Boys, in this video here, I'm fixing to bury that mercury dime in the nail somewhat in that orientation you see right there in that camera. We're going to look at that machine right there. Alright boys, Deus HF2 Coil version 3.10. I showed you that mercury diamond, that Colonial nail. It's in the ground there. Now, I can't say yet about, you know, when you start talking about, oh, well, what's the max depth for this, what I'm going to show you in this camera would help you. I can't say. I don't know, honestly, okay? If I knew in my ground here, I would tell you, okay? But I've got a lot of things going on in my life right now, and you just don't want to know. Okay, it's down there. Again, I think I've got this ruler oriented more or less to the nail direction. This is just one nail in a mercury silver dime. Now that could be a silver ring down there. Alright. Could be a lot of things down there. Silencer 0. We'll just look at speed 2.5 and I'll make sure, let me go over here because I want to make sure to do a straight up comparison here. There it is right there, 2.5. So we're going back to the fast program, silencer 0. Is anybody running a silencer 0 much on this machine? Well, I don't know, but that's what I'm going to show here. Silencer 1's not going to improve things any. Silencer 2 won't either. Silencer 0, speed 2.5, mercury silver dimes, 53 kilohertz band. 75 comes in the meter. Now I've got iron audio on. Remember now, that ID's compromised on that diamond. It's not that deep. That iron. You see the meter there, but I've got iron ID on in the fast. I'm going to turn it off in the fast. Turn big ID on and turn iron kit off. So you get to see that. Look at that. Fast program's just wearing that dime out, ain't it? 2.5 for speed. 74. I'm over here now. I've rotated. What do you hear? You don't hear shit, do you? Now let's come through here about 45 degrees. You notice? Right in there, you don't hear anything, do you? Iron tone. 0 silencer. We'll come over here. Now this yard, it's got some pollution in it, okay? So we're getting some signal there. You notice what happens right there. Over here, nothing. Over here is the easy way. See the ID there? See that? Alright. Now here's the easy way with the program I've created. This is pitch tones, notches 2 through 9. You see the ID there? Okay. What about over here? Oh, look at there. I got a 1. Hear that signal? Hear how it sounds? 45 degrees through here. At least I've got something alerting me, don't I? Maybe make me curious, since I know how I've got this machine set up. That's pitch tones. We're taking the notch out. 5 tones. I believe I've got it set up correctly. Here's the easy way. You see my ID? It's in there. 76 comes in. Here's the hard way. You hear that little double beeper in there, boys? hear that? Let's rotate a little bit. We've still got something there. Now you get a choice of how you want to use this, 4 or 5 tones or pitch tones, okay? The 5 tones doesn't sound as sparky sounding. You hear that high tone sweeping the easy way, the hard way. Listen. Now that's a mid-tone that I've got set up on this number 1 on this machine right here in 5 tones. You hear that? Okay, so you're getting a number 1. You get to see the meter. You get to see the meter on WS6 module 2. All right. Fast program. Silencer 0. You're none the wiser, are you? There's a dime down there, huh? Dime by nail. You're none the wiser. Silencer -2. You're still none the wiser. How about if we rotate on this? Get a signal there. Silencer 1, same sweep speed. How about right here? See, now I've got iron ID turned off, so I can't see that 1 in there. You see what I'm talking about? See, I can see that 1 in this screen right here. See it? Even though I'm in the fast program with silencer 1 right now, I see it, but I don't have any audio. Listen. All iron tone, and if I get over here on the easy way, you hear that. Of course, now when you've got iron teed on this machine, you got to watching that screen because things moves around quick between your ferrous ID and your non-ferrous, okay? You got to sort of wiggle that coil sometimes to get it to see it because it windshield wipes in there so fast. The easy way with a modified sensitive FT. The hard way. So you could take that coil right there, the way it's set up right here. You can walk right behind the damn Deus 2 user. An HF2 coil user that's none the wiser. A Manicore. Vortex. Legend. You can walk right behind them right here and get locked up on that right there and turn on it and say, oh shit, I think I'll dig this. Now remember, you got to hit that target right there running this machine traditionally. You got to hit it from, you're more restricted to your approach angle. That is a mercury silver dime high conductor, not too big a coin, and 1 colonial nail. That's going to conclude the video.